Hi guys, it's Toby here, the creator of the Save My Life programme. Welcome to another weekly easing. Now we're getting to near Christmas, so what I want to do is go with you how you can eat out a little bit more healthy and think about the choices that you're making when you go out for food, okay, at this time of the year. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot through 8 different things that you need to think about before you make your decision about what you're going to have off the menu, and hopefully this is going to help you out to make a slightly better choice over the Christmas and New Year period. So, first of all is how is it cooked, okay guys? If you're looking at food which is deep fried or microwaved, or could be microwaved when it shouldn't be, or maybe even oven cooked, okay, try and look for particularly how the meat's cooked, okay, so go for grilled meats and oven cooked meats rather than things like hams and what have you, which tend to be actually cooked in oil and fried because it's quicker to do rather than put under the grill. Also, the amount of courses you have, okay, so portion size. Can you really afford to have the 3 courses? Do you really need the 3 courses, or are you just filling yourself up and overcompensating on the amount of food you actually need? And that ties in with this one, so smaller portion sizes. So on your main course sizes, can you substitute that for a starter size portion and then maybe have a dessert? Or maybe the other way around, have a starter size and a main portion rather than the all 3. The fourth one is, does it contain high amounts of wheat and gluten? Okay, so when you're going out to restaurants, okay, maybe pre-Christmas and over the New Year, then look for things, cuisines which contain a lot of wheat and gluten. So things like Chinese and Italian particularly, okay, they all both of those contain high wheat and gluten, lots of rice, pasta, and noodles and those sorts of things. Okay, so try and keep away from that. Over to the next page. Okay, number 5 is with desserts and stuff. If you have to have them and decide to make a decision to have a dessert, then try and cut out the cream, the ice cream, and the pastry, okay, because they are the really high calorie and sugar stuff. And try and replace that with things like fruit based desserts, okay. Also, does it contain high amounts of saturated fat? Okay, so this is the whole meal, especially fried foods will contain a lot of saturated fat, but also the desserts as well. If you're having things like cream, ice cream, normal cream on there, okay, and also a lot of your puddings will contain your sat fat because they're all processed. So try and go for slightly less processed meals. So maybe like steak and veg with new potatoes rather than steak and chips and onion rings. Think about the sugar, guys, in everything you should be eating. You should be thinking about how much sugar it has, what effect that's going to have on your body. Obviously, big sugar hits mean big insulin responses and means that sugar is going to be stored as fat because most of us aren't burning it off at this time of year either. And also, is there an option to go veggie? Okay, vegetable dishes tend to contain quite a lot more, less calories, sorry. And also, they're obviously getting your nutrient, your vitamins and your minerals in through your vegetables that are in those dishes. Just watch a little bit though, because a lot of them will contain dairy and have cheese to replace the protein you sort of lose through meat. They'll put cheese in there to replace that, okay? So those are my top tips for this week, okay? We're going to have another easing just before Christmas, and I'll see you then.